Hi, I'm Helga from Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking. So I was on my Facebook page for my channel, and I'm there quite a bit even if I'm not actually out on YouTube. I had some life changes going on here the past 6 weeks, so I couldn't get videos out between all the stuff I was doing. So I asked on there what you guys wanted to see, and one of the things that you wanted to see, it being autumn and all, was more soups. So today's a soup video, and it's kind of a, I won't say it's a collaboration, but I was talking about this with my friends Billy and Rhonda over at Strong's Adventures, and Billy's mom comes from central Pennsylvania, not far west of me, and so we were talking about this particular recipe because it's a common fall recipe. Here I'm making the PA Dutch version of it, and it's basically PA Dutch Amish cabbage soup. So this is a staple around here in households, especially the older farm families and stuff like myself, and the Amish make this a lot. It's so healthy, and Billy's mom also makes a cabbage soup. So you're going to get to see the PA, well, his mom's is what she grew up with in Pennsylvania, but some of the PA versions of cabbage soup. I got out my Dutch oven. It's actually raining out, so we're doing it inside, but I've got my Dutch oven, which brings us back to a cast iron Wednesday. I haven't been able to do one for a while. I'm back. So PA Dutch Amish soup, cabbage soup, and we'll be looking to see what Billy has to share from his mom's recipe, cabbage soup recipe. There's no wrong way to make this. You know, cabbage soup is what you make it. I will tell you that the cabbage soups that I love all have a tomato base with them, and I just love that. That probably goes back to having pigeons, blind pigeons, galumpki, stuffed cabbage with the cabbage, and so, you know, to me, and with the hamburger in it and stuff, it's sort of like a deconstructed stuffed cabbage. And how can you go wrong with that? So the other thing I wanted to say about this that makes me laugh is, so like 25 years ago, cabbage soup was all the rage for losing weight. Everybody was making some version of cabbage soup by the pot, because if that's all you ate all week, you lost weight. Well, yeah, it has hardly any fat, and it's very veggie forward. So it is really good for you. But one can only eat so much cabbage soup. Anyhow, it's the season for cabbage. We're making PA Dutch Amish cabbage soup. So for the Amish, PA Dutch Amish version I grew up with, it has hamburger, diced potatoes, a head of cabbage, diced onion, a couple big diced carrots, like 2 cups worth, diced potatoes. I have diced red potatoes, sugar, a little bit of sugar, water. I use crushed tomatoes. You can use tomato juice, but I like the crushed tomatoes. I think it just gives it a better consistency. Salt and pepper, and you know, you can use sausage or something else if you want, but the Amish do typically use hamburger. It's pretty darn good. Let's get to making this. The first thing we're going to do is sear our hamburger. This is actually really easy. I mean, we're gonna sear the hamburger, and then everything else just gets added and simmered for like an hour, hour and a half. And this is also, you know, as is common with so many soups, that it's actually better the longer it sits. So like tomorrow will be even better than it is today just making it. Not that it's going to be bad today. It's just chopped up nice and fine. Not too fine, but fine enough. Let that sear off a little bit more. If you're wondering, this is a Pampered Chef mix and chop. About every hamburger dish there is, I love this thing. I almost forgot, besides the salt and pepper, I also add garlic powder. Then we're going to start adding our goodies. I added the can of crushed tomatoes, and now we're going to add the head of cabbage. So all my cabbage is in. I'm going to stir this up good and then put a lid on it. As soon as this comes up to start boiling, I'll turn it back to a simmer and we'll let it go, like an hour, hour and a half, till everything's tender and the juices have time to work through. It looks like a lot of cabbage, but as we all know, cabbage cooks down a lot. So, that makes the perfect, nice, big Dutch oven pot of soup. And now we let it do its thing. So it's reveal time. Ooh, oh, look at that goodness. Oh, I wish you could smell this. So yummy. Now, you know what comes next. Taste test. So my cabbage soup cooled off enough that I can eat it. Look at that bowl of goodness. Like I said, this is like the most ridiculously healthy but delicious thing. And, you know, PA Dutch are infamous for, you know, basically what we, and I guess the cool term to call it is Depression era cooking. But, you know, it was what was economical, what you had in your gardens, used everything up, and what was in season, and was just good. Like I said, this is a good soup. So you can see all the good stuff on there. That's so good. And today it's cold and rainy. It's been unseasonably warm here in Pennsylvania, like August weather, until today. Today a front came through and it's cooling off. So this is like perfect. Mike was actually hungry for chicken corn soup the other day, and I made that the other day. But I hadn't done the cabbage soup yet, so here we go. This is supper. So easy. So that's Amish and PA Dutch cabbage soup for the season. Check out Billy and Rhonda Strong's Adventures, for Billy's mom's recipe for cabbage soup. And this was a Cast Iron Wednesday, so shout out to Native Tears and Shovelhead 8 who helped come up with Cast Iron Wednesday. It's been a while since I've been able to participate, and it's nice to get back in the groove. There'll be more recipes coming out here for the holidays, more soups, along with the holiday recipes, some by request. If you have requests, drop them in the comments below my video and description. Also, check me out on Facebook, because on there I tend to interact on a more daily basis with more stuff, so I can interact better than I can personally on YouTube. And I also have Instagram. I'm a little behind on that with posting because I haven't had time to cook a whole lot lately, but hey, there you go. So, PA Dutch Amish cabbage soup. Give it a shot. It's healthy, it's good for you, and it's delicious.